TV every Wednesday. I'm not going to commit to a time. It's supposed to be 1:30. We're like probably an hour late now, so I'm going to just flip the screen and see if you guys can see what we want to work on in the proper way. No, this way, that way. We're going to try this and hope it's going to work. So let me just look and see. Live, open it. Okay, that's, nope, we're gonna try it the other way again, this way. Flip the screen. Yay! It works. Okay, doke. So this is what we're gonna work on today. I'm gonna just like open the screen a little bit so we can see what we're working on, right way around. Perfect. So we are going to work on some resin. I want to make sure that everything's on the screen. There's my fingers. There. I think we should be good. Okay, is that like that? No, it's too high, I think. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry to be a bit of a perfectionist, but I do want to have enough wiggle room to work. Okay, so let's try this. So guys, thanks for hopping on again. Hi Amber. We'll see. No, this is a little off though now still. Let me just adjust this. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more. I just don't want my table showing. Oh, you see my floor over there. That's why. Okay. What if we move this over? Okay. I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble today. It's not my day. That should be better. Okay, let's try this. Now, of course, I have backlit from the window, but we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna see how it goes. And so we're gonna work with the resin. We're going to make shamrocks today. I don't have anything prepared, zero preparation, but I do want to use the flat wire and the resin. So let's go for that. Let's open up the resin kit, and we have the actual resin. And hi Connie, thanks for your patience with all of this. I did not expect to have such trouble. So we have our resin light. We've worked with this before. I have some wax paper. I have gloves in case I want to wear them. I have that. Tape. We need tape. That's glitter stuff. Maybe we could use some glitter. These are the things that come with it. There's more glitter. I haven't used that before. And, oh, they even give you necklaces. I don't think we've used those yet. And little flowers. And, oh, here's some other things we made with the resin. Remember those? Oh, and they have little, that's fun. They have little forms. I don't think we've used those. And tweezers. So let me put some of this stuff behind us. There's our little silicone things. These are cool. They're actually little, I didn't remember this came with it. So there are some little round forms if you want to make shapes, which are super cool with the little holes for the pendants. So that's something else we could do, is just like a little shamrock. Why don't we try those? I've never, look, it's not even open. So let's try those. I'll get some scissors. Wow, that's pretty cool. We haven't even tried that. I was looking at some molds like this in Michael's, and I didn't realize, or I didn't remember, that the kit came with some. So that's cool. There we go. And these are, remember the other ones I made with the face numbers that Mirta asked for and that little frame. So we'll put those at the side. And the necklace things, we could put those at the side. Hey, I could put some of these in my kits. That'd be suitable. Maybe I'll do that because I don't need them. Okay, so we've got this. We have the stand, so that opens up, plugs into the computer, which we may as well go ahead and do that now because I got my computer right in front of me. It's a USB. This stuff is so handy and so much better than that epoxy resin you have to mix, which is a big pain in the you know what. Let's do that. Okay, scissors, got that, get rid of the packaging. And let's go. I do have backlight though. I have to figure out next time. I'm gonna do this a different way. Next time. I don't know why it didn't work on the other side of the table. It's very odd, extremely odd. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna save these, and I do want to do a shamrock with flat wire. So I have some silver, and I do have some of the artistic wire thinner, but I'm thinking we might need a thicker wire for the shamrock to be able to put the layers in there. And then I'm also gonna need some wire to do a bail. I'm gonna get some 20 gauge wire for that, to do the bail. And I will need a paper so I can sketch it out. Let's get that. Okay, here's some paper. And we need a pencil. And if you guys have to come and go, no worries at all. You know, these live streams are very casual. Did one the other day for the art. That was really fun too. And, okay, so let's see. No mixing. Yeah, no mixing, exactly. Okay, so here we go. For the shamrock, we're going to do, I don't know if my screen's really dark. Let me turn it up a bit. That's better. I can see what's going on. So shamrock would be something like that, but the thing is how to finish it, because we can finish one end like that, and then but this end we want it to somehow stay in place. That's one way to do it, because otherwise, the other thing I thought about was to do something like that, and then like that, and then, because the thing is, how do you keep them together? I mean, that's another idea. Loops, or let's see, we do this. Oops, no. Okay, like that. Like that. And then, like, if we go it up like that. And then this one could also go up like that, maybe. And then we could maybe just do one. Trying to think of what's the most practical way to have the least leakage, because otherwise we could do something like this. I mean, I could do a little, the other thing is you put a tube or something there, that might work. Like if you just put like a little tube, say you did this, okay? If you did this, whoa, my drawing's off. So you did like that, okay? And then you just did a little, you did a tube, you put a tube bead in there so it wouldn't, and then you could string something through it. I mean, that would be cool. Or a spring or something. A spring, it might not leak through. And then, but at the end, how would you end it? I guess you just do something like that. Why don't we try a couple of them? Because I do like the idea of experimenting. And what I could do is for this one, maybe use a thinner wire. Oh, that was the other idea I had. Okay, let me try that. Forgot about that. I already forgot what I was thinking. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to get a piece of wire, maybe about 12 inches. Yeah, this is going to be just experiment with doing some resin shamrocks. And what we want to do here is go ahead and make our shamrock. So I will start with using the bail making pliers, bringing this up. Okay. And then what size for this one? Maybe this one, the third one. Okay. Around. Maybe bigger. Okay. Fourth. Can't count. Sixth one. Okay. And then we do that and then out. And I'm not gonna, oh, I'm not, you can't even see me. Okay, I'm not in the right part of the camera. So I'm gonna come over here. There we go, here. And then from here, we're gonna go here. And again, bring this one around here. And we have to go out again. I hope I hope I have enough wire. Okay. Here. And bring this one out. And in. Yeah, I might run out of wire. Bring this one in. Okay, so that's, they basically have to look like little hearts, right? So bring this in a bit, and then this one down. Okay, sometimes I overthink it, and when it should be much easier than that. Okay, there's that. And let's go ahead and do this one. Keep moving off the, it's because I'm in a really awkward place here. I'm at the corner of my table, and it's really hard to be in the right position. So we're gonna do this one here. And let me know in the comments what you guys are working on. Hi, Angela, how are you? We're playing around with resin today, and I'm going to make some shamrocks with resin. But what I'm trying to figure out is the best way to do this, to set up the frame to do the resin. Now, might take a little wiggling around, and I go back here, and I'm not even sure I cut my wires long enough, so this could be an issue. We're gonna see. And maybe I should use the smaller part of these. Okay, there. And getting it even's always a bit of a trick as well. And down here. Oh, no, I'm already forgetting the other part of this loop. This, and again here, around here, and back down. I have to go over a little more. Okay, so this is just a basic shape. I mean, the other thing you could do is go ahead and wind this so there won't be any resin in there. But if you do want resin in there, what I was thinking, yeah, you can wind that, try it to not have resin in there, or we can take our flat pliers. Oh, that's so fun. You're doing resin as well. I love that. Yeah, I've only used it a few times, but I do like it. I like working with it on the live streams. I haven't really done any tutorials as such, but I like playing around with it on the live streams. Okay, so here is that. And then this one, if we want to try to fix this in a way that it's going to work, I'm going to bend that underneath that one. And we're going to see if this is going to work. Okay. And then when this goes across here, the idea, I have to bend it in a bit. I'm not sure this is going to work or not, but we are going to see. Now we can trim this in here. Okay. Okay, so now we do want to get it flat. It's a little bit off. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So there's a couple of possibilities here to do a bail that's actually going to work. And we want to make sure these are going to stay beside each other. So that's pretty good. I might have to fix that after. Okay, so let's get our tape here. And we're going to place that down on the tape. So cut a piece of the tape. If you need help sticking it down, just cut a little extra and bring this over here and stick this on. Which way is it going to stick better? Here, I guess. And here. And make sure those are gonna really stick on there flat. Okay. Okay, so let's just try that. Okay, get it really stuck down. I don't know how well this is gonna stick on there because there's not a lot of surface on the flat wire. So it might leak a bit, but we're gonna try. So what I'm gonna do is just get the resin. You have to do this like that. Okay. There we go. Is that going? Having trouble opening it. There we go. No, that didn't work. I have to stand up. There we go. Okay. Now we need the lid. This one, I guess. Nope. Oh, what is this? Okay, this is sticky. Okay, now is that gonna come off? Let's see if we could put some resin in here. A little bit. And do you remember how long we have to do it? About 2 minutes, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna just get this in here first. Okay, let's just do that so far. And we get this guy, and we go 60, 150. Oh, I already see I did not a great thing with this. I could see with the light that I missed a couple of spots, but I think for now we'll just keep it like that. And what I want to do is try to make some kind of bail thing for it. Several thin layers, yeah, several thin layers. So hopefully I didn't put too much. I hope I didn't do too much. I might have. We're gonna see. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make some kind of bail thing. So what I was thinking would be, you might have to do a kind of a spiral thing. And let's throw them on here. Around and around. It's going to be a little bit off. That's okay. It's around here. Underneath. I'm going to try different ways to do this. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to go up, up, and then just do a little teeny bend this way. Okay. And from there, I might just leave it so I could beat it after. We're gonna see. I have an idea. What I want to do is, because I also don't want this to fall that way. So what if I, knowing I want to add beads, just clip it there and out that way. And you can't see what I'm doing. And then this way, we just have like a little, it doesn't matter what it looks like. I just want to make a kind of a little stand here, just so it doesn't wobble all over the place. Okay, so I know this doesn't make sense. I'm going to cut it off after, but I'm just going to have this in a way that it might work just as a thing, and then I'm going to add more resin. So when that shuts off, I'm going to touch up my corners and then add the bail thing. Okay, so let me just, I'm just going to, because I see already that there's corners here that didn't get done. So I'm just going to add a drop and a drop and a drop and a drop. Now what about in there? In here too, I think. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do it for another 60 seconds. And then we're going to add the bail. And from there, we do want to add some funky stuff. There's some green glitter. You should definitely get that for St. Patrick's Day. I could have had like green wire things in there too. Let's get the green glitter. Okay. Maybe I haven't used the glitter either because I don't think this box was open. Okay, there's green glitter. And now there was some other glitter, I think, but I don't know if it's sort of, I don't want to use this one. It's kind of, looks like tissue. So why don't we go ahead and do some, I guess the shamrock might have been better to do with gold or something. I can get some, okay. What I'm going to do now is get, I have green wire. Okay. This is a nice one. I have green and I have gold. And we can do, why don't we just do some classic little spirals in there? I just want to kind of fill in the space with something interesting. And I could also do little stars or something might be cute as well. So let's just go ahead and make some little shapes. And I'm going to try to make sure I stay on camera. Okay. So I'm going to bring this one around. And remember, you can use these. Remember I changed these pads on Tip Tuesdays, so that's handy. They're very easy to change. All you need is a screwdriver, and that worked really well. Okay. Okay, so I think we can just put a bunch of little spirally things and stuff and clip them. Okay. Maybe I'll put this. Connie, do you remember, is it the side against the table that's the right side, or this upper side that's the right side? I just want to know whether to put my sparkles first or after. I think it's this upper side that is the right side, because I think the side on the table ends up being a little bit too, like, flat. I forget. Okay, how do I open this without it going everywhere? Oh man, that's not going to be easy. I don't know if it's taped. Let me check my glasses. Don't think it's taped. But hopefully it's not designed so it's going to go all over the place. I use the upper side as the front. That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what, is it taped shut? I'm not sure. I don't see any tape. That's the whole, unless there's a tape around the whole thing. Let me see. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off again. I can't see any tape. This resin kit is giving me a lot of grief. Remember when I couldn't figure out how to open the lid? And I cut it, and I shouldn't have cut it. I should have screwed it open. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Okay, this might make a mess, but why is it designed so you can't open it? I do not understand. I could get a knife in there. Yeah, I do not see any tape. If there's tape, it's very well hidden. So I'm going to get a knife. And I'm not going to cut myself. I'm going to put it over at the side. Nope. Something's wrong. Something's up with this. Do you have the same kit, Connie? Maybe there's a trick to opening this thing. Because currently it does not want to open. And I do not see tape. So weird. I don't want to cut myself. Oh wait, I got it. Got something going here. Okay, maybe. Tried it a bit. Something happened. I don't think it's taped, but it's got some weird like screw system going on. Let's see. Try that. No, it really does not want to open. Okay, let me check the comments. A screw, yeah, I think it's a screw, but I don't see tape, and I can't open it up. It's very weird. I really don't see any tape on there. Let's keep trying this. Yeah, if there's tape, it's very discreet because I can't see any tape. And you can see it starts to pry open a bit. There's a few little green sparkles coming out, but it is not very user-friendly, that's for sure. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use these, which is very unfortunate. I might have to smash it. It might be like the other thing, like there's something really obvious. I've done some of those, and a few of them are really hard to get off. They are screw-on. Well, let me just see if I have something rubbery to help me with that. I have some elastics. Maybe an elastic would help. Okay, let's try. Do an elastic here, an elastic here. Let's see if that's gonna help. Oh, okay, that was easy. Okay, the elastic helped. There we go. Perfecto. Okay, yay. So now I'm going to take some sparkles and just gently bring them around in the shamrock. Oop, I'm gonna put a little too much there. No more. No more. I don't want too much, so I'm just putting them between my fingers and rolling my fingers and getting them in. Did I talk to you guys last week about that Netflix show? Or no, it's not Netflix, it's Amazon Prime. It's called Craft Wars. I am obsessed. I only have 2 episodes left, but Tori Spelling, who did that Beverly Hills 90210 show in the 90s, she hosts this craft show called Craft Wars, and it's so much fun. So there's 3 judges, and they have challenges where they have to create crafts out of all kinds of materials. And Michaels, I guess, sponsors it because Michaels has a bunch of materials on hand too. And it's the best show. It's my new favorite show. And I'm going to be really sad when it's over because they only did 1 season. Okay, so there's that. I watched that when it was originally on. Oh, how that's hilarious. I'd never heard of it. It was made in 2012. And I had never heard of it. And plus, you know, I never had cable or anything, so I never would have seen it. But that is so fun. So there we go. Okay, so you can rewatch it if you want. Whoops. Okay. Now, before I do that, there were some tweezers in here. Maybe I should use them. Okay. There. Hearts, it's Mirta. I knew it. How are you? Too hot. Oh, no. Aw. Starting to get warmer here. Nice to see you. Okay, let's put some little spirals. Actually, the spirals are cute. We can just do spirals. We could do some little green ones too. Trying to keep this relatively simple. And let's do some little spirals as well. We're getting there. Oh yeah, you have to watch it. Do you have Amazon Prime? It's on Discovery, so I had to buy a month of Discovery, although you might be able to get a free trial. And I actually canceled my Netflix because I don't watch Netflix in the summer. So, but I do need Prime for the delivery stuff. So, yeah, it's such a cute show. Oh my goodness, it's so much fun. Yesterday was the Halloween episode, and I'm not a Halloween person, so that wasn't my favorite episode. But most of them are super fun. And then some of the crafters I've looked up, and some of them are still active. Some of them, you know, don't really have much of a social media presence anymore. So that's unfortunate. See, the green spiral's not going to really show up much, but that's okay. And we could even do some silver spirals. Why don't we do with different colors of spirals? You have Prime, perfect. So you just need to get the add-on for Discovery, either a free trial or buy it for a month, because there's other shows too. The other show that was on Discovery, which is how we discovered Craft Wars, is the $1 million lottery winner house hunt thing with David Bronstead. Those are really fun. So I originally got the add-on so we can watch a particular episode of that one. And then I saw the Craft Wars and I'm like, wow, that's right up my alley. So that was fun. Okay, so we will have actually I'm gonna have a spiral there with the thing, because this is where I want to put the bale. But now I think I've gone too thick with I probably went too thick with my, what do you call it? With my resin. So the resin should have been a little thinner. I'm gonna try to make that a little thinner here. Yeah, I did go too thick with my resin at that point in time, because the idea I had, and you guys know sometimes the ideas work, sometimes they don't, but the idea was to put this here and get it covered in resin. So maybe right up to there. But see, my resin was a little thick, so that's life. But let's do a couple more little spirals. They don't have to be big. And we'll fill that in. And I'm going to keep it simple, spirals only. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on the second thing of shamrock. Yes, shamrock. I love shamrocks. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever had a shamrock shake at McDonald's. Like every year it comes by and I'm like, I gotta try that shamrock shake, and then I never get around to it. But I do want to try them one day. Maybe I'll get one today. There we go. I don't know if I'd want one before dinner though. Might ruin my appetite. There we go. Okay, now we've got this. Got our little tweezers. We'll put one up there. Yeah, that the resin really hardens up, eh? Like it's hard as a rock. It's such a great invention. I sent some to my sister Kristen, and I hope she's going to have fun experimenting, because she's making little bookmarks with wire frames, and I thought, well, what a nice way to finish them than with resin, because she's been trying to like shellac and stuff like that, but that's hard to make it look very professional. So I think with the resin kit, she's going to have some fun with it. I have a shamrock shake in my freezer. What's it doing in your freezer? Did you buy one and not finish it? That's actually funny. That's really funny. Not every day you have a shamrock shake in your freezer. Okay, I'm gonna do another little silver one. This is the green one, and maybe I'll do another little green one. And tell me, is it good? Is it worth me getting one or not? I only have a few bites at a time. That's really smart. Yeah, they're pretty big, eh? I'm not sure I could have a whole one. I bet Mark would eat the rest if I brought it home. Mimi doesn't like mint, so that would probably make her sick. She, when she was little, she was in, what is it, Girl Scouts? No, what do they call it, brownies? And they had a brownie camp, and she went to this brownie camp and had their chocolate mint cookies, and she was so sick, so she haven't been able to eat chocolate mint ever since. I don't mind those chocolate mint Girl Guide cookies. I mean, the classic ones are the best. And then they went and changed the recipe, which was not a good idea because the classic ones are much better. My sister was, I think, was a brownie when she was younger. I never did that stuff. I did one session of, it was called Explorers at my friend's church. And it was just the most dreadful thing. I don't like those kind of like organized group activities. So I didn't last very long. My mom even made me a little blue skirt and a white shirt to go to this Explorers thing, and no, did not last at that. Okay, how's that? Okay, there's our little thing. We could have added more maybe, but I think we'll keep it simple. We'll go like that. But now the question is how to get this to stay. I could probably adjust it once we put more resin. So let's put our resin. You love the mint, the thin mints. Nice. Okay, let's do this. And remember, we could get our hair dryer to get the bubbles out. I don't know if we're gonna need it or not. I'm just gonna slowly try to fill in and get it on top of these. We're gonna see how it's gonna look. And then here. And then here. Try not to miss any areas. This part's very, oh, now we're moving the green one around. Okay. You almost have to look at it on an angle to make sure it's going everywhere. And if ever you guys have tips along the way, just remind me, because I'm not a resin pro at all. This one has to go on top of there. I'm gonna go around here. And I see there's areas that are missing, so I'm just gonna get around there. And up here. And up here. Maybe that's missing. Okay, so let me look at it at an angle. I'll take my glasses off. And I see already there's a little bit missing here. And bring that to the end. That one, here too. Sorry if you see my gray hair. I'm just trying to look at it at an angle to make sure there's no missing bits. I can see when I look on an angle. And now what I have to do is make sure this is positioned. Okay, well, like I said, I should have made the first layer thinner because this end is not sitting that well. So now we're going to go here and do it for 150. And then maybe another, how long do you think? Should I push it again after this? Oh no, I only put it for 60. How many minutes? Do you think 2 or 3 minutes? Let me know. I have a Fontana de Trevi on the fridge. It's a nice magnet. It's not a drink. It's Fontana de Trevi. Interesting. We do that with Frosties. Good idea. You guys have great self-control. A toothpick. Ah, smart. Okay. I'll get a toothpick for the next time. I think I have some in my cupboard. Okay, here are, for next time, I have some toothpicks. Let's do another, do you think another 60 seconds or more? That'll be 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. Should that be enough? So that's one way to do it. And then another way, let's go ahead and get this thinner. This is the artistic wire. We can get that one. And why don't we try the idea with the a hole in the middle. Okay, so I will cut a piece, I guess about 10 inches or something. I'm not going to make it too big. 2 minutes should be good. A third thin layer on. Okay, it might go over the edge because it's kind of overflowing. Let's see, we'll see how it looks when we get there. And I'm gonna go ahead and try another shamrock. Okay, let's see. So that's 2 minutes. Should I mean, it's hard. We'll just let it cool a bit, and then I'm gonna bead the top. That's cool. Okay, let's do another shamrock. Maybe I can move this out of the way so it's not in our hair. Okay, I'm gonna just move this so it's out of the way. Okay, we'll get rid of them of that. Perfect. Let us do another one. And we will get this and bring this up. Oh, I just had another idea. Rather than try to put a thing, what would happen if we did this? Let me just see. If we did that and out like that, would that work? That and that. Let's see if that would work. Okay, I'm just trying to see. And that and that. Might have to make this a little bit, tighten it up a bit here. This one too. Tighten it up a bit. Because this might or might not work, where you have that like that. And then you do your, try like this, with shamrock shapes here. And out. Let's try this one. This might work. We're gonna see. Which one did I do? That one? Yep. That one. Okay. Looks like a little heart. It's really cute. And that one. And that one. Okay, that way. Okay, so there's that. I don't know how even they are, but they're pretty good. I still have to get on camera. Maybe if I brought this a little closer and this closer, then I'm not going to be hovering over my table there. I think that's a little better. And let's do this one. Sure, about the same size. And maybe a little more. And this time I'm just going to make the bottom flat. I mean, you don't even have to fill this with resin either. You can just leave this as is if you wanted to. And that's why I love these live streams, because you guys can just use part of the ideas and do your own thing with that. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And we're going to go to this side. See what I'm doing? Yeah. Keep the resin out. Yeah, exactly. Should work. Hopefully work. Okay. That's the key, is keeping the resin within the boundary. But I do want to try that other idea that I had too, so we're going to see if that's going to work. We'll do 3 versions of it. Pretty well have to use the flat wire, I guess, to be able to get it to, I mean, we could try it also without the flat wire, but I think the flat wire is better. And then if we bring this one down, just eyeballing the shape. So the idea would be, this would go like this. These ended up being, I don't know if they're not wide enough. I'm gonna bring that one in a bit. Okay, and this one too. Bring that one in a little bit more. We can maybe bring this one out and there. Okay, so the idea would be like this. Okay, and I will wind these with wire But because I don't want to wind them and have them sit up too much, we can possibly tape them together. So let's get more tape. Can you use regular clear tape with this too? Let me know in the comments if you can use any kind of tape with this. And I'm going to reuse this tape. Okay. I'll just cut this piece into here. So I'm going to do that and then do that. There might be a few random sparkles on this. And then we want these to like really sit stuck together. Okay, we might not have to tape them. They look pretty stuck. So if we put this here, you also want this really flat. So I don't know if you can hammer that. Just wiggle it around until you think that it's really, really flat. Okay, we're gonna go there. I think this is gonna hold. Otherwise, maybe you can tape that a bit. We're gonna see. I've used clear tape. Good to know, because at some point I'll run out of this tape. I mean, not for a while. I don't do resin much. I only ever really do resin on the live streams. So maybe we can just, what if we just tape this and then really squish them together and tape it back down. That might work just to hold those wires together. I think it's pretty good. Now, let's see what we can do, if we can, and let's get a toothpick handy in case we have to get the resin in the corners. Good tip, Connie, thank you. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. And I'm not even sure, I mean, this could be a design in itself without resin, but because we're doing resin, let's go ahead and do some, and hopefully it's really gonna stick. This time I'm gonna try not to put so much. So put there, and there, there, and there, and there. A little more. Okay, so let's try. I'm just going to take my glasses off so I can see. Get those in the corner. Hopefully it's not going to leak. Around here. Around here. And right in there. And there and there. And just get them in there. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that, great idea for the toothpick. It's going to put that in for, we'll do 2 minutes. And then we're going to decide, because we've already done one with the glitter. And while we're waiting, why don't we remove that glitter and get some beads to put in there. We can do that. Have to try flat wire. I'm going to have to try flat wire for this. I never really considered it. Cool. Yay, let me know how you do. And it seems to work well. I do want to try one other thing after this. I just don't know what to put in that gold one, if anything. Let me know what I should put in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape on this guy. And we'll remove the tape carefully. And I'll have to discard that. Whoa, whoopsies. That looks cool. You actually can see the design on the tape, which is pretty cool. I'll throw that out though. I don't think I need it. I mean, you could, in fact, you can just stick it for fun on a paper. And then that looks cool. Like that. It's very crafty. Could win craft wars, me. That'd be awesome. Too bad they don't do it anymore. Let's do another 60 minutes. And for this, well, all you have to do now is clip the end that we used as a stand, which should be easy enough. If you really want to recoup it, you can just open it up. That got a little bendy, but you can with your nylon jaw pliers just fix it, because I don't know how much I'm going to need, so you can just fix that up a bit. Okay, so now this is the back side, the front side, and this is the back. So yeah, the back's no good because you can't see the spirals. So this, we're going to go with the front side. This little extra bit, I'm not sure what to do with that, except maybe cut it. Not sure if I like this, but I bet you can just open it and maybe clip it. And hopefully it won't be too much of a rough edge. We could probably bring that in a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I think this one's good for now. So I bet we can bring this in a little bit. There we go. You might want to file it. It's a little scratchy, but I didn't like the way it was hanging underneath, so that's one way to finish it. Now, do we have any pretty beads to go with this? And this is sticking towards the front, so at this point you could actually bring it and center it, but in the flat wire, which might be better. So we've centered it. Do I have any green beads? Look at this, I have some pretty, those greens. Do I have any gold beads? Might be pretty, or silver. Let's see what I got. I have the silver. Gold would be nice. I do have gold beads separate. I also have little ambery ones that are pretty. Let me get my gold ones. I have a whole bag of like gold findings and stuff. Let's see what I got. I'm just gonna bring this whole bag up. I have them in categories of doing necklaces and stuff. So I think I have some. I've got those. What else? It might be downstairs, but I'll try to do something with what I got. And here, let's see. Nope. And here. Yeah, my gold beads are probably downstairs. Let's grab one of these to see what it's like. Here, just grab one. That's fine. Put these back. And see where we're at. You can file the edge. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, just to file the edge, because it's definitely a little sharp. So filing would be a great idea. Okay, let's do this. Straighten this out and put one of these on there. I do like that color. It's like an emeraldy bead. And then if we put a gold one, it's cute. Now, what other little beads? I don't have a lot of green. I don't know if the miracle bead would clash. Let's try it. Oh, I don't mind that. It's a little not emeraldy. I don't know if there's another bead that would be better. And here, oh, I know I used to have little emeraldy cat's eye beads. I see one here. Okay, let me get them. That would match a little better. Sometimes when colors are a little bit off, they're just a little bothersome. That's pretty good. I don't know if I like the silver better. It's a funny shaped bead. This is always the hard part, is deciding what beads to put. So here's silver. I don't know, I like the gold, but I don't, and I used to have gold beads like that. There's just something about the shape of that bead that I don't love. I'm gonna run down and see if I could find my gold beads like that, because this one I don't like this shape. I had some gold beads. I have a couple. I don't know if I have the one I was hoping for, which was more of that shape. Let me just see what I got. Yeah, I don't know where all those beads went. I've got this one. And I have another possible place they might be, which is my thing of metal beads. I have a whole tray of metal beads. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna move those over, move that over. And thanks for the heart. Nice. Love those hearts. Okay. Do I have any of those gold beads that I'm looking for? No, I thought that was it. I know I must have a bunch. Oh, here it is. I think that's it. Oh, no, where'd it go? There, if I could get it out. That's the shape I was looking for. It's like a little, I think they call them rondelle beads. They're like almost like little daisies. So let's see if that's the one we want. Because I do like the gold. Resin! Hi, Latidra, how are you? Yeah, using resin. Having fun. Let's do the gold. It's not quite the gold bead I thought, but it's all right. It's gonna do. It sits a little better than the other one. I don't know how high I want to make the beads on this, but we could do another. Sometimes it's really hard to decide. Okay, I've got some gold. It depends on how low you want to hang. Like if you want to make a sun catcher, I guess it'd be perfect. Yeah, so if we're doing a sun catcher, we could do something like that. Or maybe, that's the thing, you just have to kind of play around with it until you like the combination of beads. I think this would make a great sun catcher, actually. I think I'm gonna go with that. The sun catcher idea. Do I have more of those little emerald beads? Let me see. It's like an emerald cat's eye bead. Oh, you know what? I had them here. Let me, sorry to be such a stickler for my beads, but I figured given the choice, I may as well get some good ones. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a sun catcher. I think that's perfect for a resin thing to be a sun catcher. Rewatch tonight. Yay, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's fun. You do a lot of resin, Latidra? Let me know if you do a lot of resin, because I don't do a lot, but I do them on the live stream and I really enjoy it. Oh, here's some other similar color beads. Look at this. Let's see what we got. See what we got. We got, oh, that's more shamrocky maybe, but I want them to somewhat match. So this would actually match better. And let's see what else we have. Oh, here's another one. It's pretty good. And I'm going to try to get them all that a little bit clear like that. Now, do I have more of the emerald type cat's eye beads? Because it'd be good to have some more of the little ones. There. That's right. Yep. And maybe one more in case we need it. We might not need it though. I have a mix of cat's eye beads that had holes that weren't the right size for some of my projects. Like some of the cat's eye beads have really small holes. And it's very unfortunate because, here's a green. See, that's more of a garden green though. Maybe we won't use that. Okay, I'm gonna put these ones away and see what we can do to finish the dream catcher. Not dream catcher, sun catcher. And we'll go from there. And then, as always, if ever you guys have to come and go or just go, that's fine. Don't worry about it because you can always watch the replay. Now, is this bead too big? This bead's a little big, maybe a little big. And I've only messed with my resin once. Ah, yay, definitely practice some more. I really enjoy it. You know, when I have something that really needs that type of clear thing within the wire, it's great. I think I did something pretty recently and now I forget what it was. Okay, I'm gonna keep maybe going. Maybe I'll try this little bead now that I didn't really like, but might work with a bigger bead. Try that because we're doing a sun catcher. I want more beads now, so it'll hang down. And if I could find the hole, it'd be great. Yeah, let's just do this. And we're gonna need another gold bead because some of these are, the gold's a little off. So I'm gonna just get these little ones. These are pretty generic little gold beads. I'm gonna put one of these. And then maybe we can just finish with another cat's eye. Wait, I think that color's off. I mean, it's a little off, but because there's that one, or we could do the darker one. My eyesight is not what it used to be. That's for sure. Can we get that hole in there? See, this one's a little, yeah, this one, the hole's not good. So let's just put this one back. Even if it's a little off, honestly, I don't think it matters. I think that's good. I think we'll just use that. That's cute. Very, very, you know, simple. It's a good idea for a sun catcher. You could do it longer if you wanted. I could even add like this type of thing. If we wanted, you could really use your imagination with this. I mean, we could keep going. It's kind of nice to have a long beaded thing for the sun catcher. I do like that idea. When I used to do workshops with kids, I used to do things where I would either make this base or have some pre-made stuff, and the kids can just bead it as they wanted. And that was a lot of fun. But I think that's it for the, I mean, you could finish with a miracle bead, but it's a little, color's a little off. And my other greens are a little too olivey green. Yeah, I see this miracle bead clashes with that. And this one, I think, was the one that was too dark, but we can see. And it also doesn't want to go on the wire. Well, a little bit. Can we straighten that wire a bit? Got a little kink in it when I made the stand for the resin. Okay, I think that's good. Is it going to go down? Oh, almost. Yeah, I just sometimes when you even kink the wire a little bit, there it went. Okay, let's see. So it's a little dark, the top one, but it's okay. It kind of picks up those colors. Now to make an easy finish, let's just go ahead and clip it to about 1/2 inch. Get our bail making pliers. Looks fantastic. Yay, fave color, awesome. Latidra, I have bead molds, but be nervous to try them. Oh yeah, yeah, awesome. Cool. Nice. Yeah, because I don't think there's bead molds in these ones, but there was definitely like pendant molds that I can try. And I mean, Michael's has all kinds too. I was looking at them the other day and I didn't realize that this kit had some. So look how cute. Oh, it's upside down. That's really cute. I'm happy with that. But yeah, see, where's those molds? I don't know where to put them. Well, here they are. Here we go. I don't know if you were on the live stream earlier, but these are the molds that come with them. I don't think these are beads. I think those are all little pendants. So none of these are beads, but they're super cute. I'll definitely want to try them. Okay, so here's, this one's done. I think my sister Kristen is going to have fun with her kit. I sent her a kit. So there's that. So let's get back to this guy. And I forget what we were going to do with this one, to be quite honest. Can we look at this? Let's look at this stuff. Because remember I looked at those little flakes and I'm like, I don't want to put them in, but now I'm wondering if we should just try them. Okay, here's these guys. Let's open them up anyways, at least to look at them. Don't want to judge them too quickly. And have a sip of water. I guess the other thing you could do is put beads inside too. Would that work? Just seed beads? That might work, because these, honestly, I'm not a huge fan. Have you used these, Connie? These flakes? They look a little, I don't know, they look a little tacky, but, I mean, not that this isn't tacky, but, you know what I mean? Like, they just look a little too plasticky. There's the green one. Let's see what they look like. I'm just not sure how they're going to turn out. Okay. Let's try this. Put those away. Let's at least see what they look like. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Oh, this one opened really well. Thanks. They're not my first choice. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Okay, let's get our little pliers. Our little okay, let's just see how would that look in there? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's get that, and then let me get the green beads, and then you guys can let me know what you want me to try. If I can find my beads, because I'm not sure. We could either go with that, or we can try. I wonder if I should lift the. Oh, let me bring the screen a little closer so you guys can see. There we go. It's going to be better. Leave it a little bit more. Let's do that. Let me know if you could see that better. Whoops. No, I'm going the wrong way. I want to bring that closer. Okay, let's try some green beads. And then we're going to choose one or the other. Because now if the green beads are like that, you're not even going to really see them. Oh, but that would be a good thing for our resin to put the thing through. Yeah, I'm not sure these are going to work because you'd have to put them on their side for them to look like anything. So I'm not sure. Ooh, but maybe broken glass. Wouldn't that be cool? Like sea glass or something? Yeah, I don't think these are going to work. I do like that idea of doing some broken glass or something. Paw-shaped earrings. Aw, cute. Nice. Okay, let's try it then, because we're not going to know what they're going to look like until we try. So do we have to put a little resin first to get them to stick? Maybe, eh? Let's put a little bit first, just a bit. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of, just a little bit. Oh, that just stuck to my computer. Okay, let's just, if we had a paintbrush or something, it might be better. Because what I want to do is put a very thin layer so they actually have something to stick to. Otherwise, I'm not sure it's going to work. Probably a paintbrush would have been better, or some kind of spongy thing. But for now, I'm just going to make sure there's enough of a teeny layer of resin that we can push these things in so they'll stick. Maybe a titch more, just a titch here. Okay, so let's try this. Now I'm going to, scrap wire pieces would be good. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how well these are going to stick. Yeah, maybe little cut up pieces of wire would be good. I feel like, I'm not sure how well these are going to work. I do like the idea. They're kind of iridescent, but I don't know how well the resin is going to. I think little pieces are better. I feel like this big piece is too much. Okay. What if we just like kind of do this so we can kind of crunch them up a bit, and then we just put like little iridescent pieces in there, because I feel like when there's too much, the resin might not go on it too well. Okay. Yeah, we want like almost like single layers of this stuff in here. Yeah, some of them are kind of single layers. Like this looks like a bunch of pieces. Oh my God, imagine if I was a brain surgeon. Oof, I would not want to be my patient. There we go. Okay. It's a mess. Let's get this stuff in here. And I'll just try to get a little layer of this iridescent stuff. Maybe we could try the scrap wires for the next one. I do like that idea. And these are just really tricky to get in, but I kind of like the idea of doing like a little single layer type of thing. Maybe get a Kleenex to clean these off. And okay, we'll put that one in. And okay, there we go. Just trying to get these in here. They're very tricky. What if we just pick them up with our finger and stuck them in? I don't know if that's going to work any better. Maybe. Let's pick them up with a damp finger and stick them in there. Maybe kind of like we did the other ones. But some of these are really thick. I don't really understand why some of the pieces are thick and some of the pieces are thin. Like some are almost like a double layer and some are like a single layer. So we just try to get them in there, and we want to make sure it's covering up enough. And I kind of like the idea that it's a little bit dimensional. See how some of these are really thick? I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know if we can break them up. You can kind of break them up. Yeah. But I do like the look, as long as we can get them to sit properly. Because it does give it a nice iridescent quality. Oopsies. Okay, I just spilled it all over the place. I sent the paw earrings. Ooh, okay. I think this stuff likes to clump. Yeah, it's definitely clumping. I'm going to check my messenger, Connie, and have a look at your paw. Just let me get this. What I'll do is I'll get this under the resin light, and then we'll have a look at that. And I love it when you guys send me pictures, and then I can show them. Like, Latidra, if you have any pictures of some of your resin, what you did, you can always send it to me like ASAP, and I'll show it on the live stream. And I like sharing other people's creations because it gives us all an idea. I don't know why this one's not behaving. Okay, so let me just take my glasses off. Sorry if you see my hair. Yeah, so it's not completely filled in, but it's not too bad. So let's try to get a couple more in there, and then we're going to put some resin on top, and it'll just be a little bit of an idea of what we can do, even though you could always do more. Okay, we can always do more, but for now, we're just going to go with that. Okay. Okay, so now how do we get the resin in so it doesn't mess up our things? I'm going to just take a little bit. That's not the best thing to clean it with. Oops. Okay, let's try this. Try a little more resin on top. Here. Here. And I'll go in with a toothpick after. Here. Stuff looks better than I thought it was gonna look. Okay. Okay, let's try that. And I'm gonna get the toothpick and make sure it's spread right to the edges. Okay, and here, and here. Do any little adjustments. It's a little bit finicky, but it's worth it to go in and make sure everything's even before you put it under the lamp. Okay, I'm just pushing in some of the edges that weren't quite, like if it was going over the edge. Okay, make sure that stuff goes right to the edge. Okay, let me check. I think that's all right. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll put it in for 150 seconds. So that's 2 minutes, is it? That's more than 2 minutes. Okay, that should be good. And then that'll be it for that one, and then I'll finish it off and do the wire. And now the other one I wanted to try was with doing like a little tube in it. So let me just put this here. And I don't know if we can do it with the, we should keep going with the flat wire, or if we should go with the round wire. Let me just see. I'm just gonna have a sip of water. The paw things. Let me just check. Okay. Where is my telephone? Let me just see. Oh boy, what a mess. What a mess this table is. Okay, let's get Connie's message. On the right account. Ooh, Oh, wow, cool. Okay, there we go. So this was a resin form that came with your kit. Okay, can you guys see this? That's beautiful. Let us know. Okay, I think I have to wait till this resin thing goes off. But can you see it if I bring it over here? Is it too dark? Let me know. I think we're gonna need it. Let me open this up a bit. I think when this goes off, you're gonna be able to see it better. It's a mold. It's so cool. Can you guys see that? So it's like a paw print. What, earrings and a necklace? I love that. I'll put a picture too in the community section so people can see it better. But you use the same green, like glittery stuff. That's awesome. Beautiful, Connie. Thanks for sending that. And is it, you put about the same amount, or did you put more or less of the green stuff? Yeah, it's beautiful. Hi, Ennis. How are you? Yeah, it's a mold. Cool. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Beautiful. Okay, let's do one more and see if it works. What I was thinking, I could do even copper. Okay, so that was more than 2 minutes. So hopefully that's fine. We'll let it sit for a sec. And now let's just do this one super speedy quick. Speedy quick. Do we want this much in there? I don't know it needs to be that wide. We can go ahead, let's go ahead with the artistic wire again if I could find it. I think I put some of my artistic wire in another package, but here's silver artistic wire. Why don't we use the silver artistic wire this time? That's 5mm, forget that, that's way too thick. The 5mm artistic wire is way too thick and very hard to work with. So we're not going to be using that. I think this is 3. There's 3. Let's use that. Okay. Perfect. Now, the idea for this is because we're going to not have that loop there. We're going to go ahead and let me use, I can't see. I see it now. I never made a suncatcher before. Cool. You saw it. So you saw Connie's, eh? It's really cool. It's awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to take this one and bend this up and use, I don't want it to be too big necessarily. Yeah, let's see if we can make it even a little bit smaller this time. But not that small. Okay, maybe this size. Okay, so we're going to do this size here. Oh, it's not super curved now. There we go. And then this, and there. Oh, I'm off the screen. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. There. And there. I'm still off the screen. You know what? I have to go bigger. I think I can make it there. Now you're going to be able to see me. Sorry about that. Okay. And then here. Okay, so we've got that. And then this one. Got there. And this one. Now this one I want to try to make a little tube to have something to hang it off. So that's the plan behind this one. And we want to keep it simple. So let's try the idea with the scraps of wire that Latidra suggested. So we will do that. I'm going to bring this one in and this one. And then we'll have a nice little shamrock collection. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that green is a nice color, right? The green sparkly stuff. It's very cool. And down. And then this one, I'm gonna make sure they're even-ish. Out that and down. And then we'll have to kind of attach it in a similar way that we did before. So bring that in to be sure that it's well attached. And it should be pretty good. These bottom ones end up being a little bit bigger than the top ones, but that's okay. We can adjust that. Straighten that out a bit. Okay, so we will need more tape. This just seems a little bit uneven. That's okay. Sometimes you have to push it past each other and back for it to stay like the right level type of thing. So we want these pushed together. And that's okay if they're a little bit off. Okay, let's get some tape, and this one should be just about done actually. We can undo this one. Hopefully it's not going to come undone, and then we can attach the ends after. So that's the gold one. And then now let's do the silver one. I'll get another tape here. You can keep that tape end. And okay, put that one here. And put a bit of tape. And here. Let's make sure they're flat too. Okay. So the idea behind this one is you really want to get it taped. Make sure these are beside each other. Make sure they're really, really like stuck together here. They seem to be. And then we want a little thing that the resin won't plug, like a bead, a kind of a cone, not a cone, a cylinder type bead. Could be like a spring. We can try to make one with something like this. If we take this and clip it, I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not. You might have to do a few, because if you just do one, I don't know how well that's going to be. I'll just try one to see. Because if we do one, they're not gonna be that, there's gonna be a gap at the bottom. That's the problem. So if we do something like this, a spring, and clip the bottom here, maybe on an angle might be better. And then here, I'm a little worried it's going to leak. That's the thing. Because if we cut it here, okay, if we cut it here, and we got these, see, it's not flat on the underneath side. You might even want to stack up a bunch of jump rings, because I think the resin's gonna leak, maybe, although it might not. We can try. It might leak a bit, maybe not that much. So what if we did, this is a little large, but what if we just did that here and tried to like really push it down, okay? Let's really push it down there. And then we're going to try this. Sharon, nice to see you. Okay, we're going to put some resin here, put some resin here, put some resin here, here, here. Sharon, have you ever heard of the show Craft Wars? We were talking about that. It's a show on Discovery Channel on Prime. I think you'd really like it. It's super fun. People are really eccentric too. It's really fun. And they there's actually some people that are on it that are from LA. I don't know if they're actors or they're just crafters, but yeah, it's a really fun show. I don't know if I might have caught a little bit of the green stuff in here. I don't know if it's my imagination. I did catch some. There we go. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to hope it's going to work. I'm going to put this on for that much. And then we're going to put some little bits in there and hope that little ring idea is going to work. If not, maybe if you had a little cylinder bead or something, that might work well. So how about we just get our green wire and cut a bunch of little bits while this is doing that. And they could be different sizes. Oh, they're going to fly. Okay, let's do them like that. Okay. I don't know if they should be all different sizes. And you can still do little spirals and stuff. You know, what about if we got a few of these at once and just cut them all at the same time? I don't know if you could do more than, we'll just start with 2. Okay, we'll just do a bunch of little pieces of wire. Okay. I mean, they're not awful. Hopefully they won't stick up too much. Do a bunch of these little pieces. I kind of want to do some silver ones too because the outline's silver. Okay, let's get some silver. Okay. And I never heard of Craft Wars. I've been watching Shrinking on Apple TV. What's Shrinking? What's that about? That's cool. Yeah, I watched a lot of those home reno shows and then the lottery winner show with that David Bronstadt, I think his name is. That one's super cute. Flip or Flop. What are the other ones? Different series where they have different competitions, Property Brothers, all those type of things. But we watch them on YouTube, so they're not full episodes. They're like 10-minute recaps of the shows, which is totally fine. But Craft Wars is like a full-on show. Okay, so here, that one's done. Now let's try to put some of these little bits of wire in there. Oh, how are we going to do this? I'm going to have to like kind of lick my finger a bit and then just spread these ones around. And hopefully they're going to. I do like that idea with the wire bits. Now whether they stick or not, it's hard to get them right in the right place, but we can try. Maybe if I just put them in my hand and kind of do it that way. And hopefully they'll get these back here, and hopefully I don't have any other random bits that go in there. Bits of lunch and stuff. Okay, I think we're gonna have to cut some more. They all seem to went in one place. Maybe because my resin wasn't even. 3 psychiatrists. Oh my goodness, that sounds interesting. Oh, bye, Connie. See you soon. I will put the rest, I'll put the pictures of what the finished stuff on in the community section. We're just about done anyways. If anybody has to leave, it's no big deal. We'll just try to, I think I'm having a little bit of an issue here because my resin was uneven. So I will, I don't know if I can fix that. Maybe if I put a little bit of resin and then add some of these while the resin's wet, then it would, it's like sliding into a little crevice. It's very strange. Okay, so let me put another little teeny bit of resin in this corner because they're all going to one place. Okay, and then we'll get our this and push them around a bit because for some reason now they're clumping up a bit. I guess we could just do like, I don't know if we could spread them out a bit. That might have been better, is to put a bit of the resin in first. I'm gonna put a little bit more because I find they're, I don't know, they're not really going in the right places. So let me put these in my hand and try to get some evenly distributed, which is not easy, but I think it helps to have a little bit of resin in there. And then I can go ahead with these guys and maybe try to pick up the bits. Oops, it's another gonna fly. Could try to pick up some of the extra bits and just stick them where things are missing. Although it's very tricky. It's very tricky to position them anywhere because it's hard to have a lot of control over where they go. But we can just try to, I think it helps to have a little bit of resin in there, and then that way you can push them around after. But I love the idea of the little bits of wire. I think they're really pretty, and it fills it in a little bit nicely. And I'll have to put some more resin on top. Let's cut a little bit more, and then that'll be good. So we'll get this and this silver. Let's cut them into our pot. Otherwise they fly everywhere. Okay, let me know what the weather's doing where you guys are. It's been raining here. It's mild, but raining. Okay, and then a bit more the gold, just to use up our bits. It's a great way to use up bits. Okay, let's try that. Oh, wow, they ended up being so small. I don't know how I got them so small. I didn't mean to cut them that small. Okay, let's just get some of these. Yeah, they're like total little tiny flakes. Okay. In between here, maybe in like right in that crevice. And then here. Now let's put more resin and then we'll put it under the thing. And there we go. Here, here, and maybe up here, and here. Okay, let's get our toothpick. Don't go in the hole. Okay, how am I going to prevent that? Bring it down here. Really don't want it to go in that hole. So that would defeat the purpose. It's a little too much up here, but I think it's going to be all right. Okay, let's put this guy here. Let's resin. And now we can put the resin away. I think we're done with that. So I'm gonna put that in the bag. Let me know how you clean like the lid, because it's a sticky mess. So if you have a suggestion on how to clean the lid, let me know for the next time. I'm gonna put that away so I don't have to worry about that. I never use my gloves. There we go. Perfecto. And then I'll just have to finish that one and we're done. Put my 20 gauge wire away, put my beads away, put my resin away. And as soon as that's done, we're gonna just finish them up. I don't know where the rest of, there was another part of the resin lid. I'm not sure where that went. But I'm gonna move this over here. Have a sip of water. I didn't use the little resin pot. Yes, I didn't need that. I forget, that's to mix, is that to mix glitter in with? I forget what that pot is for. I think that's to mix in the glitter with. Let me know. Alcohol and baby wipes. Okay, good to know. Alcohol and baby wipes to clean the lid of the resin. I will try that. I don't have baby wipes, but I do have alcohol. That's a good suggestion. Put those in there. I'm gonna put these. Did we get all my stuff here? Where did I put my other little thing of green glitter? I'm gonna put that away. Put my tape away. And as soon as that shuts off, we can finish them up. I like to clean up as I go because otherwise things are a big mess. I could always put one of these on one of the shamrocks. I don't know if I'm going to use those or not. I have a lot of jewelry findings. I don't think I really need to use those. I'm going to put my gold stuff away, put my beads away, my elastics away. And it's very good timing because I have to use the restroom, but I will wait until we're done. I'm sure that's too much information for you guys, but that's okay. Remind me to show you my shirt at the end of the show. Okay. Oh, we're done. Okay, so let's put this guy away. Make sure that's, yeah, I think that's good. Wow, this stuff is miraculous. I would have loved something like this when I was a kid. The resin stuff, it's so much fun. I'm gonna put the lamp away, put the cord away, and then we just have to attach the bottoms of the shamrocks. Okay, gold wire. Where's the gold wire gone? Okay, gold, and then also the silver wire. Although maybe 22 gauge would be better for some of those. Here, I have 22. And I showed you guys those already. I don't think I need the wax paper. Okay, we are winning. Let's do this. And I got all this back. The pot is for adding bits or colors to the resin. Cool. That makes more sense. Like I should have maybe mixed this stuff in the pot. Do you think so, Kathy? Should I mix these flakes in with the resin in the pot and also the sparkles? Maybe that would have been a better idea. I didn't think about that. Yes, okay, good to know. Now let us remove the tape from this guy. We still have a few little bits of wire, but I think I'll just discard those, and next time if I can make some more if I need to. But look, let's see if the hole worked, guys. Let's see if that worked. So we'll take a wire and put it through. Ta-da! It worked. It totally worked. Amazing. I'm very happy. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's throw all these little bits away. They are in the way. Ah, nice. You guys have any idea what I should eat for dinner? I don't know what to eat for dinner yet. Last night we had coconut shrimp, and the night before I made beef stroganoff, which was basically just meatballs in a white sauce and served on new egg noodles. It was really good. My mom used to make that type of stuff when we were a kid. And I don't like to cook, so I buy the frozen meatballs and the powdered Alfredo sauce and this egg noodles. So that was good. For those of you who don't really like cooking but like to eat, I highly recommend it. Now, oh, my light on my computer's gone down. Let's put it up again. Fried chicken for lunch. That sounds good. Yum. Actually, I do have fried chicken in the freezer. I have I don't know if you guys ever buy the Costco. It's the Kirkland brand fried chicken bits. They are so good. They're the best. I love them so much. It's awesome gifts. Yes. Yeah, the resin stuff is so fun, eh? Oh my goodness. I really should do it more often. So now, just to make it finished, although quite honestly, it seems to be sticking together. I don't know. Thoughts? Do you guys think this would stick together, or should I wind a wire around that bottom to be more secure? Because, oh, look, I got a little leak here too. I don't know. Down the street is fantastic. Cool. My brother lives in Toronto, and he has a chicken place down the street from him. It's called Chicken Joy, and sometimes when we go there, we get chicken there. I'm going to attach this. I don't know if I have to attach it, but maybe it'll make it more solid. You guys let me know what you think. And it kind of echoes the spring that I did on that. Okay, so now, I don't know how much of a spring we need. We can just, I'm going to go ahead and clip this. And yeah, Toronto has a lot of great restaurants. They also had they used to have a restaurant called, I think it was called The Big Jerk, and it was jerk chicken. And it was like just a super fun, funky place. But that was ages ago when I lived in Toronto in the late 80s. I don't even know if it's still there. Okay, so there's that. And then this, what do we do at the ends? Well, sometimes we like to make them into little Celtic style ends. We can try that. So let's clip it here. I can't spell today. Wind a wire around, that way it won't catch. Good idea. Okay, so that's the right thing to do, I think. Now, what do we do with these ends? We can try to make little spirals. So if we spread them and take this end, and then next week, what is next week? It's still not St. Patrick's Day, so let me know what we should do next week. I could do more St. Patrick's stuff, or I could do something different. Okay, I'm gonna start this with these pliers and then see if I have to tighten it up a bit. There we go, around here. Okay, so we've got that. I mean, that's kind of cute just like that too. See if we want to make it more spirally. Okay, and this one's a little in the way. Let me move some of these so there's not too many distractions. I can bring this in a little bit more. Okay, and then this one. Bring it. What, are these round? Yeah, these are round. Okay. It's in and around. Oopsies. I'm going to bring this in a little more. There we go. Bring this in a little bit more. Let me bring that in. I'm going to bring that out a bit and push that in a little bit more. Okay. A little more. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And this one. Okay. And try to bring this in a little bit more. I mean, there's a lot you can do with the ends. I wanted to kind of make them a little spirally. I'm not sure if I'm totally happy with how they ended up. I can bring them in a little more. It's kind of cute. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with this. Okay, so here is, we can push them together a little more. Yeah, they're not even, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Open it up a little bit more. Okay, so there's that one. Super cute, and you can, like I said, put a jump ring or something through there. Which is the front and which is the back? That's the back. I mean, it looks pretty good on both sides. Actually, I think I like the back on this one better. But look, I got a bit of goop of resin in there. I don't know if I could cut it out. Oh yeah, look, it just snapped right out. That was lucky. Okay, and it's a little wonky. It's not super straight. You could kind of straighten those out a bit. Okay, so there's that. So now let's do this guy. She's really pretty too. And this gold is not quite the same. So let me get some other gold. Oh, I have some artistic wire 20 gauge gold. Let's do that. And, oh, you gotta go, Amber? No worries at all. Thanks so much for hopping on, Amber, and thanks for all your help on the live stream. I always appreciate it. I'm so sorry it's late today, and we'll see you the next time. Happy walking. Okay, so now we're gonna do this, and we're almost done. 2, 3, and then this one, around and round, and we're going to trim that one. Okay, so let me trim this guy, and then I'll put pictures so everybody can see these in the community section. And we're gonna go around maybe one more time. It's always nice to do uneven numbers. Could just do 3. The last one I did 5. Why don't we do 3? Maybe we'll do 3 this time. Because last time we did 5, so we can change it up a bit. Okay. Let's see if 3 is enough. We're gonna bring that together. I always like to try different things. Okay. So we have the 3 spirals. Maybe 5 was better, but we're going to try something different. Okay, so here's the 3, and then we can maybe separate these. And this one too. Oh, we should probably cut them the same length. So whatever we end up doing with them, at least we'll start with the same length. Okay, so there, and we're gonna bring this one apart and apart. I think that's good. Is that a crack? Oh, look at that. It came apart. There's ended up being a gap there and there. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna push those back. Good to know. Yeah, good to know. So maybe we need more of a wind on there. Maybe 3's not enough. Did not expect that. But it shows you that these things can happen. So when I tried to pull these apart, there ended up being like a gap in here. Let me just check it, because I want to be careful that that doesn't happen. So I'm going to go back and get a longer piece of wire, and there we go. Oh, Mirta's going too. Okay, bye Mirta. Thanks for hopping on. Add more resin. I could do that. I could put some more resin in that corner. But for now, let's just go ahead and try to finish it off. And then you guys can keep that in mind. If you want to add more resin to it, you can do that. and then you won't have that so much of a problem. Okay, so now let's go ahead and wind it more times this time. And then give it a good, so you could add a little more resin in that corner. I won't do it right now because we're running out of time, but that's definitely good advice. And then when you do, if you do open up these ends, you want to be sure it doesn't like push down. So if you're going to open these ends up, hold it firmly in place maybe. Okay. I'll just go ahead and cut that one. So hold it really firmly in place, and then you can go ahead and spread those out, and hopefully you won't have that issue with that popping out. That was too bad. And how do I want to finish them? Because I already did this kind of loop at the bottom, which was really cute. But maybe I could just do it simpler this time. And maybe I could just kind of bring it up and trim it. So let's just bend these. Let's just clip these the same length. So I'll clip them about here. Not too long. And then you can file them. Okay, so just clip them. Oh, it's going to be this thing where I keep trimming a bit off each side. Oh, and they keep getting shorter. No. Okay, so a little bit more. You know, when you do that, you cut one side, then you have to cut the other side. And now file those ends and just bend it up. And that way you're not doing the spiral like you did before, but you're giving it a nice little finish. But be sure to file those ends, otherwise they're going to be sharp. So that's it. So there's that one, and that one, and that one. Let me know which is your favorite. They all turned out really cute for different reasons. And then you could throw a jump ring in these, because this still has the hole there, and then this one, the hole is there, and then this one's already arranged. So let me know which is your favorite. I'm going to flip the screen and say goodbye. Won't pull apart. Yeah, add more resin. Yep, for sure. Estimated around the wire. So the flat wire, I did about 12 inches for this, and I would say about 8 to 10 inches for these two, to be sure. I always cut it a little too long, but I think I started with about 12 inches for the first one, and better to cut too long than too short for sure. So guys, let me flip the screen, and hopefully I won't be upside down. Turn it. Yay, I'm not upside down. So my shirt, I promised to show you my shirt. So I love, oh, it's backwards. So are you guys seeing this backwards? I think you're seeing this backwards. I don't think there's anything else I can do to not see it backwards. So it's not going to make sense, but it says I love art, or I love fart jokes. So it's another one of my favorite shirts, but you're seeing it backwards, so that's unfortunate. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, Amber. I think you're already gone, but if you're listening, thank you, Amber, for all your help on the live stream. Thank you, everybody, for always all your great ideas and suggestions. And let me know what you want to do next week on the live stream, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.